Good evening, Makini. Good evening, Salon. Today, may they bring this program to Namina Demba Mohamed Kamara as we dey talk about things that really happen at Salon presently, where they lead from Zainab Sharif in jail one over treasonable offense, and also the issue of Legacy Boy and that of Sweeter Boy, and also the things that will go around the entertainment industry. Inside the studio today, we get with dictionary dinner boy, journalist and social commentator, and we also get we barrister winner Paul Kamara and legal practitioner for the law, and Kintopop winner the Secretary General for the Makeni Artists Union. Then all day with me at the studio, we go join them for let them say hi to we.
Yeah, Fambulem, una good evening. And my name is Jacob Sami Salwell, where people can call Kintopop the stress killer. We happen to be the Secretary General of the Makeni Artists Union, MAU.
That's the Kintopop winner the Secretary General for the Makeni Artists Union. They say hi to people in the studio, and we go talk to the other guests in the studio also.
Fambul, Kushen Kabo, me and Paul Kamara, barrister and solicitor of the High Court of Sierra Leone, and somebody will get passionate about entertainment and other trending issues and wake up on Sierra Leone.
Well, this now the guests that we get now the studio today, as then they come for can deliberate on issues and where they happen in Salon. As we they broadcast na Fatima Campus, this now the Unimak online TV, the Good Evening Show and the entertainment edition. For this 4 segments of the program, we could come to the Secretary General of the Makeni Artists Union as we see plenty saga where they happen inside the industry. First of all, waiting like you get for tell people about the whole issue that happen in the industry.
Yeah, the industry itself, over the years, where we think say for be structured by the beginners, those who start the industry, never structure the industry. Both the artistical side of it, music part of it, marketing part of it, promotional part of it, and also the showbiz part of it, and even the artist itself. Now there the problem lies. There is no linking point within the promoters, managers, to the club owners for make sure say effective marketing take place wherein artists then were able to survive and able to thrive throughout of Africa. We'll not even talk about the marketing structure because the marketing structure is so poor. Strong.
So, waiting you get for talk about the recent issue that happened between LJ and that of the mayor na Kenema. What do you feel say now some of the reasons that we make that thing happen?
One, we found us in a personal vendetta. Everybody gets your personal grudge because one feels say one don't see the advantage over the other. Now cause this whole situation. But however, we the entertainers them still they played because one don't fall victim and will not say he do bad. So we they plead to the one side we get offended that do for the sake of peace. And as a brand ambassador, what we expect much from, we also they plead for him because he don't make a mistake. Now, human being, he also don't make a mistake. So, as a nation and entertainer, me particularly and the entire industry, they also plead to the mayor.
So you talk about seeing a personal something will happen between the all two. Which if you say that issue they couldn't come up from well, the root cause of that personal issue they didn't get?
Now from LJ in show we begin at Kenema, we happen at the checkpoint, we go on to diamond loss, Gary loss, then all that stuff then they. So from then up to this point, it's still a boil up. Even when the management of LJ put up a press release saying they won't forget a show, we see another press release say if they go to Kenema, then go join the society. So all that nice back up because it starts somewhere.
All right. So even though we LG be the ambassador of the entertainment industry, you don't feel say like other people from don't they around when they say they will talk around that issue for solve this thing amicably before you escalate?
Well, because now one of the problems, and even the ambassador of entertainment when Caldinero and the peace ambassador, we all know the problems because we know they see one side. Even though when government and other people don't come, don't try, there's so much effort for bring them together, na fruitless endeavor. We always see up to this time we see the rantings where they happen on social media.
So before we go to the next guest at the studio, what do you see around the breakthrough of artists in the entertainment industry? Like artists where they come up, how you see that breakthrough? now a successful one, or there is more need for improvement in the industry?
Yeah, like you say, there is more room for improvement because most of them they make a breakthrough, but not a long, the tea, like how the Emerson, the music don't the trend for so long in the industry. And if I say most of them want the way they trend now, not just for a short time because of the type of music where they sing. They're not they sing music where old people, young people go dance to. Then go sing music where just fit for the streets and for the club. And they sing music just for the streets and the club. You ever sing music where morally, ethically fit for all society, where people go able to dance and be educated about.
So now inside this breakthrough, we see Usai few artists and come out inside this year, and they make a lot of impact at the industry. So name like we get Legacy Boy, we get JJ. But let me talk about Legacy Boy first. Legacy Boy come out, it comes with money necessary.
Yeah.
We create a lot of impact at the industry, and it comes with a lot of saga. We come with copyright issue. So like, what do you get for talk about Legacy Boy inside?
Legacy Boy inside up to this time. We still get controversy. Even the recent song we just released, we see another post from one big artist where talk say the beats itself now from another producer, not an ordinary original beat made by L. White himself.
So I understand that side. Like, no, we just talk about the money necessary.
The money necessary, it make a lot of impact because all class they dance to him. And it gets a lot of sensation in that song.
Yeah, but
in fact, it came about now. Ukairi say "Sweeter Boy,"
okay.
Now the original person of the song. But it reached a time now when the big producers in this country and DJs them and other top-notch showbiz them call them in a meeting. Who found out say them too not get a right of claim to the song.
So in which aspects we are not getting right to claim to the song?
Yeah, because nobody know able clearly distinct who is the owner. And we only found out saying a Legacy Boy, a producer, not the main person behind everything.
Okay. So now we come to this one, this current song winner, the Framey song. You find out say people like Manzoa Vexibles, Stuntsman, yes. Everybody come out. Not only the artist itself, then go right to the producer say any producer we know they get beat on his own, not a lazy producer. Yeah. How you feel say that message they go around for young upcoming artists and producers and also?
Yeah, a lot of within this from 2020 to now, a lot of engineers they use foreign beats, then they convert them, which a crime to international piracy because you cannot use somebody in hard work for just can't claim credit for them. It's wrong. You get for start your own song, originate your own song, get a credit saying I am the owner of the song.
All right.
Or this beat, me not the owner of this beat. And that is why a lot of producers now, they don't allow them, you buy the beat because now ain't get the song. A right to the song. Then we call them copyright.
Right.
And the only thing, the sad thing, up to this time, we don't know why, up to this time, Parliament not able to ratify and enact the copyright bill. Because if it happen in this country, most of them things that way they happen, no go affect even the artists. The artists no go feel good though, because some then get a talent, but at the end of the day, you don't use the energy, then they realize in a foreign beat. It's really bad.
All right. Thank you so much, King Topopeda, the Secretary General for the Makeni Artists Union. We don't give you a lighting statement from which we don't ask her from. Before we go to the question for we barrister Paul Kamara, I go through lights for this copyright issue where the Secretary General don't talk about, and also he will give you small idea and example and go learn from that also.
The issue of copyright, in me thinking, a very sensitive aspect where most people in the entertainment industry, for one reason or the other, they ignore. I want to draw the attention of the public. See, we get two important laws in Sierra Leone where they guide which we call the broad category of intellectual property law. So under intellectual property law, And then we get different categories. We get copyright, we get patent right, we get design, passing off, to name but a few. So Sierra Leone, we get two essential laws and we border around intellectual property law. One part then are the Trademark Act of 2011, and then get the second one, the Copyright Act of 2014.
Okay.
But most people know they pay attention to them sensitive aspect here. So it go shock you for no say. Even some of them artists here will get them beautiful songs here. So somebody can infringe on the intellectual property, and they go talk some intellectual property, but they don't have any legal basis. If they go court, they go fail, because you can only claim right or entitlement when you register your right.
Good.
And Sierra Leone, one of the institutions that we know about, if you go to the corporate affairs, the office of the administrator and the registrar general, they get a whole department, we then call the intellectual property department. The intellectual property department, they register logos, designs, all that kind of thing there also. I remember some couple of years ago, we logo as a university, the University of McKinney, we be get a mandate from the Tertiary Education Commission for let we register them. And now maybe spare that process, so we go through the process and officially we don't register. And now registration process, they last for a 10 years period. And the same thing applies to music and some other areas that we get intellectual property protection. So the aspect of these proprietary claims, especially intellectual property, for me it's something where either because of ignorance or because of there's a fair attitude, most entertainers them not they pay attention to that aspect there. And then only or their creativity will only be protected if they register them ideas there, so then creativity there, so they can put on paper. But until then, trust me, even the argument will be there about that song between Legacy Boy and Sweeter Boy. Oh, yeah. It's something where I be get a different perception about what will happen, because both of them, the entitlement, the issue of entitlement, is largely questionable. However, the issue of ADR, alternative dispute settlement, because of the one that we intervene, the veterans in the industry, there is this presumption, which is rebuttable, but as of now it has not been rebutted, that the one we're going to studio, we don't go do the song, then get the song. Yeah. Under the Legacy Boys. So that is a general presumption. Yeah. And until now, unless otherwise, or unless an evidence proves to the contrary, that continues to be the reality. So this time, small.
Okay, well,
just like within Lakamine.
I will come. Let me just answer the question we get, so as we go on time. And so, like, as you don't wait, you don't listen within the Secretary General of the McKinney Artists Union don't talk, and you said don't rub multiple. Few of the things that we concern the legal aspect. Few of them won't say we don't see waiting that happen around social media about Zainab Sharif in issue, and in this aspect, plenty of people don't know some of the crimes and way they say he commits, and people are not able to understand. As a legal practitioner, what do you feel say na treasonable offense mean, and what do you feel say the states will do in this particular issue there also?
So I want to start off say both Zainab Sharif and LJ, especially LJ, it is stand trial or it in a court because of what we call misdemeanor offenses, public court offenses. Sure. These are our offenses because the magistrate court gets two jurisdictions. It gets matters the way it tries summarily from start to finish, and waiting eligible in a court for one of the matters are public court offenses they charge them for. And the other jurisdiction then gets now for do preliminary investigation into felonious matters. And once they do preliminary investigation, then get a committal procedure they do, they send at the High Court for actual and proper trial. But in these given circumstances, then two given circumstances, you are both LJ and Zainab Sharif, they all two are misdemeanors, all two are offenses and we not to carry in account with the. Now that make here, Zainab Sharif, they say they don't sentence her for 4 years, some months. Yeah. Yes, because it fall within the mandate of the magistrate for year and determine that. The same thing applies to LJ. A public code offenses, tramp for. And specifically, like comment on Zainab Sharif issue. They say intent for incite people. And incitement for the for purpose of educating the public, now an offense in law we call an inchoate offense. An inchoate offense now a preparatory offense. We're not a complete offense. You're not complete offense here. And we get 3 inchoate offenses: conspiracy, and we get incitement, and then we get then 3 basic offenses here. So, but for Zainab Sharif, they say incitement. Incitement to do what?
Yeah.
Incitement to do what? Then the magistrates, we don't answer that question. But me, as somebody who believe in press freedom, I strongly hold the view here. If Zainab Sharif in lawyers them, maybe they go and invoke the supervisory jurisdiction of the High Court. They go for judicial review. It is likely, say, the judge or the magistrate, sorry, the judge will then go apply to, go see reasonableness in the argument and subsequently review the said ruling what they make against Zainab Sharif. For now, I'm not going to comment on them because we got a principle in law they call contempt of court. Contempt of court, now if you tend for question, you only question the court in judgment either by giving a perception or a view when it comes to public related issues. They come, you give your analysis. In some countries, something they accept for Sierra Leone, we all know the situation. You have to be very careful when you comment on these issues because they are very sensitive. And for me, from a media law perspective, I strongly believe, say, press freedom has to be respected in Sierra Leone. And there are certain things, I'm not relating it to the Zainab Sharif's situation, but generally, there are certain aspects, if me I get the power, like when you talk, let sleeping dogs lie. These are the things that we're very trifling, and all we see the essence for certain issues and for the given kind legal sensitivity there. That is just my own view. So, and it has nothing to do with whatsoever the court don't decide.
So, Barrister Law, just hold on to Zainab Sharif in Port Talk first, because like now one of the cases in way drag people attention so badly, where everybody go and see what will be the outcome of this one. In a situation we are in, he appeared at court on several occasions, and the judge they deny bail. Is that you get any reason or any explanation they behind why make you feel say they reject somebody in bail and he appear on number of occasions and not grant and bail? You get any reason?
To be very honest, we get Sierra Leone, the Criminal Procedure Act of 2024, Section 76. It provides for bail. Bail largely at the discretion of the magistrate or the judge, as the case may be. And in this circumstance, at the magistrate. But the issue of bail, when they exercise your discretion, you don't do it outside what the law provides. You exercise them within what the law, within the remit or the ramifications of the law. But there are certain conditions we need to fulfill. One, you forget a traceable address. Two, you not for be flight risk. We mean say if they grant you bail, you not forget the capacity for one away. Three, you forbid somebody will get a reliable shorty go enter in recognizance for you, who will come as shorty for you. Then also, you not forget the potential for tamper with prosecution, witness or witnesses. These are the major conditions then. And also there should be an application at court where the prosecution they oppose, say no for grant you bail. But in this given circumstance, I am just thinking aloud that maybe the magistrate be guided by the fact that there was a time a warrant was issued to Zainab Sharif, and probably they be find it very challenging for get hold of him, and so soon thereafter, they be see him like say that be a flight risk. Maybe I'm not playing the devil's advocate here, but I just think aloud as a lawyer and as a social commentator. Maybe that could be one of the reasons. But as of right, if you look at the charge way be the face, that be a misdemeanor, an offense way the magistrate gets power for deal with them. And so most people the old view say the magistrate for not using discretion and exercise them in the interest of Zainab Sharif for grant and bail, considering the fact say now be an offense we're not too serious. You not get that kind of seriousness the way as compared to murder, rape, manslaughter, sexual penetration. Not a felonious offense. Although some can say a hybrid. But again, this is my concern. I can still retrospectively think around 2018, 2019, when they be repealed Part 5 of the 1965 Public Order Act. In that repeal, Section 33 be provide for seditious libel. We tell some journalists, we told them that, yes, this repeal, people in the bluff with them now, but it has some telling effect. Now, they feel the issue of because what in a go to for now almost seditious libel, it gets similarity. Because seditious libel is a situation where you make a statement, we get potential for make people raise or go against a particular establishment, and a similar claims they make against them. So, yeah, journalism, they say, now we'll not get the Part 5 of the 1965 Public Order Act, but now it has come in another shape and form. You see, Zainab Sharif, they don't hold on for incitement. Well, we don't know next who that's going to be the other victim, or somebody will offend the law. Based on
Barrister, before I go to the Secretary General for the Makeni Artists Union, you just don't touch on one of the questions I want to ask you. These are for artists that already watch the program right now. How you were able to distinguish the line between criticism, incitement, and insult for the artists that already watch this program right now?
To be very honest, most of them realities here, so it depends to how the magistrate perceive them. Like for me, as an ordinary person, if I were a judge or a magistrate and that kind of matter they come before me, I would have had a different view about it. Yes, I would not perceive them differently. Maybe contrary to how they perceive them, how the learned magistrates perceive them, maybe. But again, words same and can get different meanings. You get the literal meaning, you get the golden meaning, and you get the mischief. So it depends to the bench how the bench perceive them. But like I rightly say, if me be at the bench, and it's not possible because me not a bencher. If I were a bencher, I would have had a different perception. But again, I just want to encourage entertainers who they listen say, the issue about legality, the law, you get to get some knowledge about them. Yeah. Now that make it possible entertainers and for try for associate themselves with lawyers. Even with the songs, I read people and say, please permit me. I fuck you, you fuck me, baby. I mean that is very rude. It is an it is an invective message. Yeah. It is so indecent. These are our messages and way if the country affect some of them public order laws and they against them. Trust me, Boku they go. The hype man, they out the blow, hype man, and you see so man, you this, see this. I mean, we have to be very careful as entertainers, or else we go for the false sort of the law. Because these are not realities, these are not things that we law books them. But because people are not so ignorant about them, then they feel say it's a normal. Like Salon, the unfortunate thing about most people in Salon, we don't normalize the abnormalities. Things away, I mean, for sound, immoral now with minds and now, and then now we find pleasure for do. So the issue of advising them, well, lawyers and they will get interest in entertainment. If you want to get knowledge about that, you can go and hire one lawyer, you train one lawyer, we go there like LJ, a lawyer don't do extremely well for him. Maybe in assess the case, you see, maybe the evidence so glaring, and then try to explore the possibility for do an ADR, for go approach the mayor and try for pacify him. But again, you know, the issue of complaint, it depends. Some man, you don't talk to us, say, yes, okay, it's okay, but it gets another perception, say, let the law take in course. Maybe at the end of it, the group will use other mitigating factors. But this is just my own little view on what's in the apple concerning entertainers already fall short of the law. But I strongly believe, say, with the knowledge where we don't seek for the give to the media, to entertainers, we feel like if nobody explore this possibility, then Boku no go fall short of the law.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister Paul Kamara, for that wonderful topic where you don't talk on. And we come to you, King Topop. As you don't hear it from the barrister, we don't give an enlightenment on waiting people need to know about the legal system. Yeah. Where it comes to the issue surrounding Legacy Boy and most of the artists them also. So like waiting you feel say the Makeni Artists Union present get for do for let you see say them work on their legal aspects here. So from the explanation you don't get from the barrister at the studio.
Okay, just like what you say, you get right for register yourself. as an artist, even me we sit on I register at the social welfare and also the district council and the NRE because I want for them at the safer side. There was a time when somebody I go do a show for him. We after the show, you know, one pay me balance. So what I do, I take na police and I present me certificate of registration. Now a whole institution one no go able call the name now. Then pay me money. Because I know my own rights and responsibility. And I know say if I do this, it will work out well. So that is why as the legal minded person on talk, it's your right now for let you hire a lawyer or get a consultancy person we will able guide you through the law. You register, you image rights as a person, you business as a person, and also for let you able work within the framework of the law.
So, Kintopop, let's just take your attention back to the program we held yesterday, and from one of the fashion designers in Makeni, winner JT, he talked about how sustainable the fashion designer people for being a Makeni. We are in, you not only depend on your fashion business because like that clothes you buy, you need money. And what do you feel say the Makeni artisan and the artists themselves na Makeni they do beside music for them generate money, we go push them further?
Well, I always give myself as an example. I am a comedian, and everybody knows that. As a comedian, me na an old administrator. I work for Youth Build Sierra Leone, and also me na a graphic designer on my own. So I get my own small money, and a part of it also. At the Adena University, Adena the Anes Baikoma University of Science and Technology, I pursue political science at the year 3, and presently Adena the Student Union Government as the Information Minister, and the recent program will happen on the 24th, 25th, and 26th of this month, I serve as Public Relations Officer. So that makes me useful. You have to make yourself relevant. You're not going to depend on one source because at any time the door will be closed. And that is why we always talk to people. Learn skill job. And a skill job where I learn plus me talent don't take me long. Don't carry me in a different place. And that is why people they admire. Well, you different from your company. Oh, now all start. Who get the likes? I know we'll call names now, but people know. The one that will know me, Kintopop, they know. And because I take my own path and I want to succeed in life, I learn so many skills job just for keep myself on the right path. And you will be interested for no say, Makeni get the highest educated musicians in the country. The likes of Governor Black, now a master's holder. You get Lux Austin, is a master's holder. You get Tungsman, now a master's holder. Even the president of the Makeni Artists Union, they're all from stuntman to JT, that degree holders there. So Makeni gets a line of barrage of educated elites. But the thing here is, what next? Because if you don't go do a degree, you don't go do certificate course, you have to make them very useful. Not be again, when you come again, begin seek for job, but be a job creator.
Okay, so based on what you don't tell me about them, people ask we all don't get the degrees from the various universities and the various programs where they don't do. So like, what do you feel say could be the greatest problem where then people are unable to understand about copyright and don't at the music industry and they know say these are some of the things and this way they create chaos in the industry. What do you feel say the lack between them? Because
the laws then of this country not get awareness raising campaign.
But you don't deal with the legal person, don't
they don't talk now and plenty people don't understand until today.
Okay.
But before this time, seriously, when they bring laws them, they lack awareness raising campaigns.
So why you feel say then get a reason for raise say Legacy Boy use somebody in beats for put in your music. You don't feel say then get an idea of this copyright business or then say don't involve in such things.
Yeah, then we'll get an idea, but maybe negligence can cause that.
So why they feel say it's in bad?
Yeah, well, that's where the law comes in. Because of ignorance of the law, there's no excuse in it. You see? But if you know, you get knowledgeable about it, you're able to prevent yourself from short embarrassment. And we all know, we all see the embarrassment with Legacy Boy face, and even Sweeter Boy face, because of the backlash we don't happen from fans, different people across the country and outside the country. So if you get a knowledge of this one, then things will happen, because you were able to prevent yourself from short.
And some of them things they also happen about copyright issue and use somebody in beats. You know, they only happen in a salon, but the manner at which this one go out of context, which you feel say the entertainment industry really need for do for CC where like where issue they happen, they will manage it internally.
Well, that's the responsibility of the ambassador now. When I count the name, now responsibility this. But again, God, this is Sierra Leone. If I were Caldinero, instead of begin argue with childish things that will not make sense in social media, I for them to concentrate on how for build an everlasting industry. We say me name as King Top Up will live forever. Say yes, I lay the base, I lay the foundation for a solid entertainment industry in this country. But we know they see that. Now on issues they talk about you, they go respond. Then this, they go respond. And it don't make any sense to me. And in one of the posts, I advise them. I say, if as you're a big star now, you get to reach a point where you get to return at the industry. What do you want to make people remember you for? With legacy. Yes, you are a very good rapper. And everybody know they take that credit from Caldinero. He's a very good rapper. Very talented person, but you not get the advice, you not get that done. Anyway, let's not talk much, let's not commit other crime.
All right.
But the only thing Cardinal need for sit down back and get a rethink and seek for legal advice and see how best the industry will able move.
Okay, so before we can get to the last question, we'll go to the barrister and see how best itself go rub mouth in the issue. Like, you don't see you side and make a peace coalition talk between Cardinero and that of LAJ. And this now one of the public figures in the country where everybody they look to in terms of population, support, crowd. So, like, what do you feel say that peace talk between the two ways can be organized? It gets an impact to the artist union or the music industry itself?
Well, basically, I mean, I have to be very truthful here. Even from the inception of hip-hop, they only get in hype, they only get in momentum way briefly. Basically, that briefly, Nike, I think, the likes of Tupac, to the one that we can reshape modern day hip-hop, the likes of 50 Cent and others. They see in it at some point, they get issues with certain label, all that kind of thing. But the truth is, Sierra Leone gets about 8 million population.
Small.
And the issue of entertainment in Sierra Leone, for the longest of time, they will tell you, if you ask anybody, I mean, Sierra Leone, with respect to the entertainment industry, will not get more than 20 Sierra Leoneans already called Ben, with a name they don't blow internationally. They go tell you, see, you go to Nigeria, you go to other countries and dance to Saloma music. We call MRC, the Cardineros.
Jacob, the therapist, yes. Nakam.
So to be Nakam, not just one. Not just one hit.
Yeah.
Not like an album you pull. So I just get this thinking. Instead of we come together and we bring relevance to the industry, instead everybody gets in your own way where they appreciate the industry. And one message we want to send to all the stakeholders in the industry like this. For more than ever, I think like we need to prioritize now how to sell the Sierra Leone music.
Music.
You see Drizzlick, the trend we don't take so. It's a very unique one. It don't take a it don't tend for redefine the industry in terms of hip hop. Bakiteno and others, and Samza, all them and there so. So we believe strongly say, as a matter of fact, they need to call them again and talk to them. You guys are ambassadors. Can we forge? Can we have a way forward? How we for make this industry go before, in the interest of the industry and in the interest of the one that we did into the entertainment industry. So.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister Paul, and the Secretary General for the
I
Marketing
want
Association.
come
As we go for a
sense,
short
no.
break, we will come back and continue. So we stop. We will get to guest online who we will reach out to for just 2 minutes. We will come and continue back. Thank you for watching. All right, thank you. As we don't come up from the short break, we go come up and see what's in the guest in the studio gets from the topic we're going to discuss on the issues around the entertainment industry and also the Zainab Sharif case and the LJ case. We don't bring so much controversy in the music industry and also salon in particular. And we go to you, the Secretary General of the Makeni Artists Union. What will be your comments in this whole saga and also your final word towards what's in the happen at the industry?
The issue of Caldinero, LJ,
Yeah,
is
and
still
Zainab Sharif, yeah.
is still in a court. So I no go want for prejudice the court waiting in a court. But however, I did talk to the mayor of Kenema City for make he have mercy upon we entertainer. He don't make mistake, and we all know say it really hurts you with a plead. Do you have papa? Now for forgive you, Bobo. Now you pikin can make mistake. Just like the prodigal son, we go and come again and ask for mercy, and papa receive him. I will let you receive us, you pikin. Please, do your papa, we beg you. For Zainab Sharif, yeah, the law not taking in cause. Whatever I say now, the only thing back again, I just talk to any other entertainer. We go one for drive on that same trajectory, make it not happen. Because we all don't see one mistake can affect everybody. So no copy. If you want to say you mind, you say objectively. No use any threat, no use any incitement, please. Because this is Sierra Leone, and the laws them very rigid, and it can tie you in any way. We know how our constitution day. So we say you go feel say that you will escape, and the law will hold you back. So that is the plea to every entertainer. Be careful of what you say. So that's it for the peace and sanity of Sierra Leone. And also, if you belong to any political party, make it within yourself. Distinguish between political party and entertainment. If you are in entertainment, focus on your entertainment and make money. Rather than create unnecessary things, we go affect this country. But however, we also talk to the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, and also the President of this country, for make them see into the matter of Zainab Sharif and have mercy upon her.
So that will lead me to the last question I have to ask you. For the mere fact you don't state say plenty of you the Makeni artists artists them then gets degrees, masters. So like what do you feel say the government of Salon for do for the artists and let them grow fast, and also Unimak in specific way you feel say yeah students in their way they do well for music. What if you say then two institutional go for do for let's say the artists they flourish or grow well at the industry?
That's not two ministries they put them to. They are the Ministry of Youth and also Tourism for come together in order for let them build a better place for youth and within into entertainment, and also put structures in place for make we get a better marketing and flourish outside Sierra Leone. As Drizzy League, don't they sell the brand of Sierra Leone, because that boy know what they do, and you know say the only way avoid conflict and focus on the career for rebrand Sierra Leone music. Even Caldinero don't produce a beat where they call within Sal Vibes for also market Sierra Leone beats across Africa and beyond. So we encourage everybody with all the innovations there or ideas there where they bring for less alone music go before, make we embrace them rather than creating conflict. Because you not get for take we no side. We dip and beef, you don't dip and this beef in at the same because the population is small. So for let you can't go in this country, no easy. So we all the thing we need, we don't need for explore out of Sierra Leone and West Africa and the global stage for make money. So that's it. So me just encourage everybody from Makeni we the Makeni musicians them.
All right, so thank you so much, King Topo, for that wonderful contribution we give. So we come to Barrister Paul Kama. As you don't see, one of the main concerns or issues that we bring out chaos now the music industry, now this issue of copyright. And after the explanation we don't get from this whole program, you may for understand, see, not to everybody get understanding of copyright issue. So like, what thing will be your comment towards that before you give your last word?
We encourage entertainers for strive for learn, because even the Bible says study to show yourself approved. You know what be, you know we see an entertainer there, you know they become flexible for learn new things. You go for explore, and you go for be somebody where they read and somebody where they do research. So that is something where I feel like entertainers for prioritize. And as a way of giving my last courtesies, the issues already happening in a court, I feel like say it's an eye opener on a client call to all entertainers for understand say nobody is above the law. Yeah. And in as much as nobody is above the law, we also get to be mindful of the fact that does not take away your right to express yourself freely. You should do it within the remit of the law.
Sure, exactly.
And the right to freedom of expression is not an absolute right. Which means it gets limitations. Yeah. One of them, if you tend for defame somebody's name, if you tend for intrude somebody into somebody's privacy, if you tend for say a statement we're going to undermine the national security of Sierra Leone, if you say anything where in the reasonable eyes or ears of any reasonable person will perceive and see get the potential for depraving mind, which means say for corrupting mind, as in the case of the one who use modal invectives, they might make us, then you therefore be careful. But again, now they do this in profession also without bearing in mind say you need a lawyer. Even if you don't want to get a lawyer, but make sure see you do research on the laws of Sierra Leone, especially the one that relates to industry. You know, one thing I can always tell people, if you are a media practitioner, always try to know the laws of the guide media practitioner. If you're a lawyer, always know the laws. If you are a medical practitioner, always know the laws. So if you're an entertainer, try to know all the laws the way they regulate the entertainment industry. So thank you very much for the audience. And
so before you go say thank you, just one last one for the audience out there. As the University of Makeni itself gets a lot of upcoming artists, then what you now the message we go send to the artists are saying would they in line with international standard?
If then a mascom, then they will get the opportunity for get free tutorials on the media laws of Sierra Leone, on how to manage the issue of intellectual property law, all the other related legal principles. And then at the law department also they get the opportunity. But they want to in the other department then. I feel like the Masscom department, probably the HOD and all other stakeholders will think about in the future for roll out a course on how we go will empower, in a short-term course, empower people and some of them media laws here so on entertainment and how for make we entertainers and fully equipped with the laws of Sierra Leone, especially the one that we relate to what thing they do, the work they do as entertainers. And so again, this is a very beautiful platform, this Unimak Online TV, Unimak Live, where we also they continue to explore, for educate people, because this what they do so pro bono, and we just want to let the public be fully aware of how the laws and the, as like you say, the law can bet you at any time, and nobody is above the law.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister Paul Kama and King Topo for this wonderful contribution at the studio. We're sorry for we will not count the possible for video online, but we promise next time we will count them up now the studios for where you can give your own contribution. Plenty thank you to the producer, winner, Mr. Matthew Abdulkanu, the technical operator, Nick Sanderson, the camera operator, winner, Abu Conte, and the graphic designer, Amiru Kalon, and the executive producer, Esther B. Alfona. Now, so we go tell you tata till the next program. Thank you for watching.